Welcome to the school bus. This is the instructions on how to get the seats out. I got about 6 seats left here, and then the rest is actually empty. It was a lot of trial and error with finding the best way to get these out. We had 2 people, and then we got it down to a one-man job. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do it, and hopefully you won't have to run into problems I ran into. All right, so the first thing you're gonna want is your socket wrenches with the right sizes. The brackets right underneath the seat right here. So there was brackets there. I already took them all out, but there are these black brackets holding in right on these bolts here, right there, and then there's one screwed into the side and one over there. So those are gonna all come out first. And the reason I have 2 and an extension is because, as you may know with bolts, sometimes when you're trying to get them out, they just keep spinning. So you take your extension, you come to the top of the seat, and then you pull the seat back, and you can actually see that it's really dirty because there's kids in here. But anyways, there's bolts underneath there somewhere. You stick the extension down, hold it in place, and then you can crank it from the bottom with the other one, with the smaller one. So I have the 2 sizes that I use, which was a half and then 9/16, and that's gonna get all your brackets out. And that's a really easy part compared to how long and tedious this next part is. So this next part, we got the sander, or I don't know, I call it a sander. Could be called something more technical, but I finally got the right blade for it, because they come with, so these kind of blades, the metal specific cutting blades, are actually really good, but they end up breaking and dulling really fast, but they're super cheap. But if you spend a little bit more, you get the diamond tipped metal one that doesn't break, because these ones aren't actually metal, or maybe they are, but they're like really flimsy, and I don't know if that makes any sense. But you get this and it doesn't break. It takes a little bit longer to cut through, but it doesn't break on you at all. So I've gotten through a lot of seats with it. So what I actually end up doing is sawing through the bolt right here without messing up the bracket holding it on. And then right when the bolt gets down to the circle, you take this guy and your hammer and you put it right on top of the bolt and just hammer it right down through, and it'll fall at the bottom, and then you can clean it up later. But once you get all 6 bolts-ish off per seat, you'll be able to take it out. Some of the seats, as you can see, are a little bit more complicated because it's next to the exit door and stuff like that. But these are the 3 things that I've been using just after I get the brackets out. And then obviously you need a mask and some glasses, because this thing gets super sparky. And then I got a fan set up down there because it gets smoky, and I got the windows all open because, yeah, I don't want to be breathing that in. But I'll show you exactly what we're doing here in just a second. All right, so first, you want to get your goggle and mask check. I already set up the camera and I'm not moving it, so I hope you guys can see that. And then you take your blade here and you got kind of an angle and just turn it on. I cut a little bit high so you can see that you can't even see the circle there, and don't touch it, it's really hot. But I'm gonna go down a little bit lower to where I can see the circle, and then we can go on to the next step. Okay, now I hope you can see what I mean by see the circle. So this is the circle from the actual bolt. We got the top completely off, and then you just put this on there. I'm gonna have to hammer it sideways so I don't hit my phone, but you just hammer it. Once it's on that bolt, sorry. And what happens is it falls right through, and you can see through to the ground. And that's pretty much it. And just basically rinse and repeat. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's 2 on the front over there. Oops, sorry. That's 5, 6. So that's the process. So I'll show you what happens once you're ready to take it out. It's not anything crazy. You kind of just lift it up and make sure those bolts come out, and then you pull it out. But we're gonna have to patch these holes at some point too. So this is actually plywood under here. So once we put in new plywood, we should just be able to caulk the holes from the bottom and be fine there. But that will be in a future video. But this is how I got my seats out. I'll show you the actual seat removal here, and then we'll finish up. All right, so that's how you get the first seat out. Only got 2 left, or I might just leave 1 on this side here, passenger side. And then I got 3 on that side to go. So that's how I do it. It's the best way I've found. I wish you the best, and tune in for the next video. So I'll probably be doing the time lapses, and because they're obviously satisfying. And I'll probably be doing the instructional series, so you guys can know how to do it if you guys want to do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.